first thing I always start my day with is a delicious homemade coffee with my Breville espresso machine. I love using bulletproof decaf coffee beans since coffee beans are notoriously moldy, and bulletproof testers to ensure they are clean. I pair it with Kelowna Supernatural milk. This is organic, low temp pasteurized, minimally processed, and the closest thing to raw milk that you can get. Sometimes I add a little maple syrup, sometimes I drink it plain, and lately I have been loving adding cinnamon on top. It's so delicious and just gives the coffee a little extra sweetness. I would definitely give it a try if you haven't before. Today I decided to have a little post-workout drink. I don't do this every day, but today I felt like I needed it for muscle recovery, and I was also really hungry this morning. I use Vital Proteins collagen peptides. They don't taste like anything, but they add a clean 20 grams of protein in my day, which who doesn't want extra protein? I also mix in Amazing Grass Greens blend for a little flavor and added nutrients. I don't rely on green drinks to get my greens, but this is just extra today and helps the collagen peptides to taste a little better. Last but definitely not least is my fiber. This is so important and should be talked about way more. Chia seeds are an easy and delicious way to get fiber in. I love adding them into drinks or on top of my yogurt because they keep your body healthy and keep things moving along, if you know what I mean. This is my first meal of the day because I've been intermittent fasting 5 days a week to help with cellular turnover, and I have been loving it so far. I've seen leaps and bounds in my health journey, energy levels, and overall well-being, and I've been doing this for about 2 months now. So I guess we will call this brunch. For brunch today, I made a spicy salmon and tomato breakfast fry. I always use wild caught salmon since quality is crucial for the omega ratio. I cooked organic pasture-raised eggs with tomatoes in a pan for a few minutes, then added smoked salmon and let it cook until the eggs were done. For serving, I love adding goat cheese, fresh dill, hot sauce, lemon juice, salt, and pepper, and this step makes or breaks the meal, so do not forget it. Sometimes I pair it with a slice of sourdough bread, and this is such a delicious and high protein meal. Not to mention, it literally takes 5 minutes if you're in a rush and you need something high protein and nutritious. Dinner time is my favorite, and tonight I made this 1-pan spinach and herb Greek meatballs with lemony herb orzo and a chopped Greek salad. Wow, what a mouthful. This meal is delicious though. For the meatballs, I used grass-fed ground beef mixed with onion, spinach, garlic, oregano, basil, 1 egg, and gluten-free flour. Then I tossed them in the oven to cook after mixing them all together. I used some orzo and added fresh lemon juice, parsley, and garlic powder for extra flavor. Now, I did this step incorrectly. Don't follow my steps in the video. Please cook your orzo before adding in the rest of the ingredients because it will have little to no flavor. My loss, your gain. The Greek salad was a simple mix of chopped cucumbers, tomatoes, olives, green onions, fresh herbs, olive oil, and red wine vinegar. To bring it all together, I made a homemade tzatziki with Greek yogurt, cucumber, garlic, lemon juice, and dill. Making tzatziki sauce at home is honestly one of the most underrated and easiest things I have learned this year. It also tastes way better than store-bought. If you know, you know. I layered everything into a bowl, topped it with fresh herbs and a squeeze of lemon, and it was absolutely delicious. This has been one of my favorites and one of my boyfriend's favorite meals that we have been making on repeat. It was definitely a more complex dinner recipe, but it was well worth it. Everything was homemade and the ingredients were just so fresh. And to top it all off, I like to end the night with something sweet. Yes, your girl has a sweet tooth. Tonight, that was these Simple Mills chocolate chip cookies that I've been addicted to. But normally, I actually opt for a dark chocolate bar. I love all of the dark chocolate bars by Hue, and dark chocolate is nutritious and has so many benefits. So I just love ending my night with something sweet.